Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Thorium Mod. What's that? What do I have in my hand? Oh, did you notice that? Completely and totally forgot that I was holding it. You know what that is? It's the single greatest barred weapon in the history of barred weapons. It's a jar of mayonnaise. Literally, that's actually what it's called. It's a jar of mayo. I got the supersonic modifier on it. So think about how hilarious that is. A supersonic jar of mayonnaise. Run out of my house and start throwing mayonnaise at everybody. Look at that. Increase to my jump height and aquatic abilities. And I think it goes without saying, we all know what that's a reference to, okay? And as it says in the tooltip, an age-old question finally solved. Thank you, Thorium Mod. You cleared that up for us real fast. Anyways, also, if you'll notice, in the tooltip, which I guess is above, right underneath the words Bard class, you'll see it says percussion instrument. And that's because I do read the comments, and I noticed, I think somebody had mentioned, or a couple somebodies had mentioned, there is something in the configuration, because me, like I said, I know very little about musical instruments, so I don't know what is what. I mean, honestly, how would I even know what kind of an instrument a jar of mayonnaise is? Like, we've already established that it is without a doubt an instrument. But, like, what? You know? I don't even, you know. So anyways, you can go on the configuration here. And right here, I think this top setting here, show instrument type tags. It shows on all the instruments what kind it is. So you got a wind instrument, string, percussion, and then we have the Sonar Cannon, which is actually from the Viscount. I was using him for a lot of target practice, basically, because I moved him up to the surface. You can break his thing like the Lizard Altar. I moved it over here. Lots of wide open space, just run back and forth. He's an absolute cakewalk out of his little box down there. The Sonar Cannon is actually pretty cool, but it's not the best. Believe it or not, it really isn't that great. And unfortunately, neither is the jar of mayonnaise. I hate to say it. As cool as, you know, that's just amazing. Now, you get this from the cook, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I think at the Brain of Cthulhu, I think you could get it. I don't remember. I looked it up. I don't remember exactly. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, neither the jar of mayo or the Sonar Cannon is really that great. It does have a really, really nice bonus, though. Whenever you hit yourself with it, you get an increase to your symphonic damage by 15% for a few seconds. It's like 1 second. And the empowerment actually increases the duration of your other empowerments. So if you boosted yourself up, and then you manage to somehow just keep firing this out constantly after you hitting yourself there, like, it's a degree of complexity that I do not have faith in myself being able to actually keep up with. But there you go, there's that. We have this. We're going to take that into the next phase of this adventure, which I'm kind of not really all that excited about, I'm not going to lie. Well, I am, but I'm not. Today is the day we take down Skeletron. I would land exactly in that little puddle I intentionally left there for aesthetic purposes. Today is the Skeletron episode. We're going to be going over to the dungeon. We're going to talk to the old man. We're going to kill that big bonehead. We're going to go down to the dungeon, and we're going to find a whole bunch of stuff, because I do know for sure that there is a lot of new stuff in the Thorium dungeon. So we're going to run over there. We're going to handle that. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, I don't think I've actually been over to the right side of the map other than just pure exploration. Because you notice I did have some bookshelves. There's a little garden I made down there. We'll just whatever about that. I don't think we've been over this far beyond the tower. Other than going over to the dungeon off camera, I did that to grab some books for just building bookcases and whatnot. Little decorative purposes and whatnot over there. Nothing particularly all that important. But we're going to be over here for the first time. I don't think, like I said, you guys have seen this, so there's lots of new things for you. There's actually a really interesting spawn over at the dungeon, which I did go over to, but I did not, you know, using my big enlightened brain, think, oh, maybe I should build an arena over here and be ready for this. No, you won't get that. But here you go. Look at that. It's the little tree that could right there. And look at how high. It's like perfectly level all the way across. It's like this was a mountain and then the world gen was like, nah, dungeon right there. And I don't want to get rid of this. Normally I would just, you know, tear this part out or something like that and just build some platforms here. But I don't want to get rid of this. The little tree that could. It's special. It's a special tree. When have I ever gotten a tree on top of the dungeon like this? This is totally like random. It'll never happen again. Well, I mean, it might, but it probably won't. So I'm thinking I'll probably just end up getting rid of this half, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it the old-fashioned way and just build like a really long platform over here and just run across it. I think that might be the best way to do it. I mean, it's a wide open space over here, so building a nice long platform really shouldn't be all that big of a deal. I don't know. Maybe I'll just break everything except for that one little block right there and leave the little tree that could right where it's at. Because you know what? If you're that dedicated to life, you're going to find a way to spread your roots inside of, you know, whatever material this is. Then you know what? You deserve a chance at life. And you know what? That's pretty much my TED Talk about why I don't want to build my little area over there. Okay, leave me alone. Don't bully me about it. We're gonna build an arena over here, and then whenever it's finally nighttime, we're ready to take down Big Bad Skeletron. I'll see you then. Course he would. Well, you know, I've got just the thing for you. Here's a little harmless little bit of honey right here. Just kidding, now you got the bees! That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the bees have returned. Can you believe it? It's not too unbelievable for you, is it? Don't worry, King Slime, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm done, I'm sorry about that. I went somewhere for a minute there. That's fine. Very good weapon, though. Highly effective. Yeah, well, I got a slime hook. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about this. The Jeweler's Wall Grip. I can just make a super good hook out of all the other hooks from all the other gems. Why didn't I think about that? Thank you, King Slime. You know what? You showed up for a purpose. Gave me a better hook, too. That's fine. Anyways, back to the building. Is it curse time yet? Oh yeah, that's right, it's curse time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I got the bare bones in terms of potions here, so hopefully this will be good enough. I just got the Iron Skin, Swiftness, and Regen. I think that my weapons are sufficiently powerful enough that I should be able to mop the floor with this guy. If not, then, you know, at the very least, my base isn't too far away, so we'll be fine to run back. I will have to wait for him to respawn again, though, which is going to make me angry. Anyways, let's try it. All right, run up the hill. Get going here. I'm going to use the power of getting hit by zombies. I don't want that. Stop it. There we go. My strategy here is to use the magma racket and the pan flute, and then just use this thing like portable beanades. There we go. It actually has to hit him, though. That's the thing. Oh, and I don't want it to do that. Okay, so already I'm out the gate. It's not working. I'm having trouble. I got to deal with the zombies. I have to actually hit the skeleton monster with the honey flute to do the damage. Stop hitting the wrong thing. Okay, so the homing part of this really kind of dooming me right now. There we go. It does do a good amount of damage. It actually has to hit it, though. That's the problem. Oh, boy. I'm going to just run in circles around him the entire boss fight, and I'm never going to be able to actually beat him because I can't hit him with the very, very slow tracking homing abilities. Just get hit by the bee flute. Stop it. Slow down. Stop going after me. And it's hitting his head. That's not what I want. That's the complete and total opposite of what I want. Fine. You asked for it. Now you're getting the mayonnaise. It's not effective, but it's not ineffective. What do I do about that? Ah! No, I don't want to be there. That's the wrong spot to be. Can I just hit the hand? I want to hit his hand. Look at that. See, that's an enormous amount of damage. It just has to actually make contact. Stop it. Not me. I don't want you to make contact with me. I need to make contact with you. Ah, no, 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 not that kind of contact. Ah, got one. Ha-ha! Finally. I don't know why I was so excited about that either. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not that excited. Calm down. All right. Thank you, Skeletron. Oh, this is a problem. I screwed up, and now I'm going to die. Okay. Now all we got to do is just hit him in the face. And try not to die before I get the heal again. That's the goal right now. This is going to be the hardest part of this whole thing, is just trying not to die. You know what? That's the whole entire thing. Like, that's every boss fight in Terraria. The hardest part. Just don't die. I will say that the Bard class is definitely a little bit more of a challenge because it's like... It's burst damage. It's all a bunch of burst damage. It's like I have to, like, time my things correctly. It's like really playing instruments, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta know when the best time to attack is so I can maximize the use of my inspiration. Tell me if I'm playing the wrong way, because I would not be surprised in the slightest if I found out that I was. I'm actually having a good bit of regeneration here. Please don't take that from me. I can't really tell when daytime is coming either because, you know, rain. No, 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 and we're dead. You know what? It was a mistake, and I zigged when I should have zagged. That's the problem. Well, now I guess it doesn't matter when daytime is coming. So I solved that problem. Welp. Now we wait. Oh, of course it is. First it rains, and then it finally stops raining, and now it's decided it's going to rain slime instead. That's definitely an improvement. I'm so much happier about that. I love that. Beautiful stroll across the countryside. Slimes falling from the sky, landing on my head. Oh my god, I think after a very, very, very ridiculously long boss fight... There we go. Oh my god, I gotta tell you. I don't think that I would ever use this weapon against Skeletron ever again. Because I'm telling you right now... He was a very, very unpleasant boss to fight, and especially during that slime rain before, that ended really, really well. and the slime certainly never got in the way at any point. During that last fight. We're just gonna forget that that ever happened. That was a very bad decision to begin with. That whole entire situation, the whole boss fight, just a really, really bad decision. But this honey recorder, my god, is it worthless against Skeletron. Well, not so much in the second phase. It's actually pretty good in the second phase. But in the beginning, it is impossible to... It's gotta specifically target his hands and not his head. If it hits his head at all at any point, the harmless honey blast, then, you know, it's game over. That's it. Done and over with. I think I spent the entire night fighting him. But there we go. We got the Skeletron hand hook. That's definitely an improvement. Pretty good. And the bone glove, which is worthless. So there we go. Everything is pretty much as normal, as usual. And I believe it said something about the pockets of granite and marble in your world tremble. Well, that means I guess the Granite Energy Storm and the Buried Champion are ready to go. Well, I would like to go back and get Corpse Bloom, but I kind of just want to go into the dungeon, you know? I want to jump right in there, and I want to see what's going on inside Thorium's dungeon. So, after a very hard-fought boss fight, I think I've earned my loot. Who am I kidding? It's going to be endless pain and suffering down here, I'm sure. It's going to be anything but pleasant. Okay, let's see what we got down here. Anything of value? We got a water bolt. Not a material, unfortunate. I'm kind of looking for water candles, because I'm thinking farming mobs is going to be relatively important, because there's lots and lots of stuff to grab. Grab this stuff on our way down, and hopefully I come across the stuff that I need pretty quickly. I know I do have a habit of spending a very, very long time in the dungeon, just because it's like really slow going. Kind of like the Lizard Temple. Did anybody notice that? Oh, that's a really good painting right there. I like this one. But ADHD aside, anybody ever notice how with like the Lizard Temple, the first time you clear it, it feels like it takes forever to get to the bottom? And then after you've done it the first time and you're just kind of zooming through, you're like, wow. Like, it takes like 5 seconds, it almost feels like, you know? To get from the entrance all the way to the bottom. For those of you that actually die to the golem, I think I've been killed more by the traps on my way to the golem than by the actual golem himself. There's that painting again. It's this artist down here who's really, really big fan of that. There's another water candle, too. My god, or water candle, water bolt. What do you got? Strongest link. It's a summon weapon. Summons a spinning spike ball and a chosen block that repels enemies. Really? Oh, that is really cool. I love that. As far as summoning stuff goes, this one's all right with me. You know what I'm saying? You understand. Those of you that remember my Journey's End Let's Play know what that's all about. Alrighty, moseying our way on down. Hello, skeletons, zombies, and other things that go bump in the night. What are you, Shambler? You're different. What are you? Shackled. Shackled to a Shambler ball. Well, how about I don't be? Give that a try. And I did. I succeeded. Okay, there we go. Alchemy table. That's one thing crossed off the list. Moving on right along. That's a lot of water candles down here. Definitely want to clear those out as quickly as humanly possible. Or skeletonly possible. Edmund the Clothier. Hello. What? Okay. The Clothier is here, and there's a gelatinous cube. Almost ran right into that thing. Well, we got jelly. Just give me a second here, please, to look. Should you really eat this stuff? Heals some additional health afterwards. Okay. I can make a gelatinous set. Well, you know what? That actually looks really cool. I like that. I like the way that looks. I might actually make that. There's a lot of vanity sets in this, so definitely might get a few of them, because that looks pretty cool. What are you? Dark Steel Knight. Oh, you drop the, dark... Yes, you do. Drock Steel. There's gonna be a day, one day, when I learn how to speak. Today's not gonna be that day. It won't be in this Let's Play either. Sounds like I heard some splatting going on down there, too. Is the mechanic down there? I need to have a word with her. I need her for a few things. Nope, just a giant cube again. Gelatinous cube, standard. There's a lot of stuff down here already. So many new items, new enemies. Are spikes good for anything? They are. Iron Flail Core. Flail weapons have a chance to release a rolling spike ball and a spike bracier. I don't know why I said that. 50% damage dealt right back, and then dark steel ingots I can make out of spikes and bones. There's actually a reason to collect spikes. Okay, I'll take that. Guess I should grab as many of those as I can. I don't know if dark steel's useful for anything for me, though. Maybe. I don't remember. Let me look-see. Oh, yeah. There's lots of stuff there. Okay, cool. We will definitely grab that. That's the next tier of items, it looks like, or not items, maybe weapons. I don't know. Armor. For sure. I don't know how much bard stuff there is in pre-hard mode for Thorium. I think they've got that summoneritis where they really don't have that much to choose from. If I remember correctly, and there's a very good possibility that I don't. Okay, come on now. Don't be shy with your keys. You were throwing them at me like crazy a second ago. Now you're being stingy. Give me a Nazar. That'd be real sweet of you. Can I have a Nazar? No, I can't have one. Well, that's fine. Maybe I didn't really want one. I just wanted to see if you'd give me one. There's a lot of bones there. A lot of angry bones. A variety of bones that are dissatisfied with the way things are going. That is a much nicer way to put, like, an army of... Instead of saying an army of angry bones, it is a group of skeletons that are displeased with the way things are. I don't know why that's the right way. I don't know. That just sounds good to me. That sounds better. Okay, we found the mechanic, Trisha. How's it going, Trisha? Hope you're excited. You're ready to get some work done here. Angry bones. Back off. I got my Git Fiddle. How about I use my Supersonic Blaster? This thing might actually be pretty good. There's a lot of things to ricochet off of. You know, I probably should double check to see if she sells anything of value. You know, I really am going to be down here for a very long time. I can tell. I've gotten next to nothing, and I've already been recording for a very long time. Anyways, what do we got here? We got a lot of things here. Got a microphone, electronic, and we've got subwoofer. You and nearby allies receive 2 additional armor piercing. Double the range of your empowerment's effect radius. Okay, not bad. What else we got here? Whack wrench. Slowly moves through the air, piercing multiple targets. Well, I'm going to grab the microphone and the subwoofer. Oh, that's kind of cool. Interesting. Does it penetrate? Is that... Oh, yes, it does. It does penetrate, and that hits very hard, too. My God. Okay, interesting. Very interesting weapon choice. I don't know. We'll throw that on for that thing. We used some electronic weapons for a while. I think I like the microphone more than I like the Sonar Cannon, I gotta tell you. Dealing a lot of damage. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I should be using right now. Like I said, if I'm playing the Bard completely and totally wrong, feel free to let me know, because I am more than willing to learn better ways to not die. I'm all for that. I know that's not really what we do here, but, you know. Also, I just noticed, is that subwoofer floating beside me? That is really cool. I didn't even notice that it was doing that. Okay, let's try not to spend 1,000 years in the dungeon and give me some keys. Because I found a whole bunch of chests. Oh, I needed the keys. And I need the bewitching thing for whenever I decide never to be a summoner. Is it just me? Like, does anybody else just pick that thing up knowing full well you can get it from the witch doctor? It's just a habit. Like, my goal for the dungeon is to speedrun it as quickly as I can and get all of the things very quickly. I wonder if there's any new rooms down here. What are you? Spirit Droplet. A small bead of undead, or what does it say? Okay, hold on a second. There's a lot of things coming at me right now. I'm not ready for this. Looks kind of valuable, though. I like the way that it looks. Calaveras. Oh my God, there's more stuff to farm. Ha ha! It's a summoner set, too. Oh my God. There's a lot of stuff to get in here. I may have to split this up into a couple episodes. What is that? Big bones. Ah, God, get out of here. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of your bones, no matter what size. This is disgusting. Ah-ha! Not today. A lot of new items to farm, though. It's going to be a farming episode, and I can only ramble for so long. As crazy as that seems, I may have to cut some of it out, or maybe split it up between multiple episodes? I don't know. I have to think about it. Because normally I just do the dungeon in one fell swoop, but, you know. This is a much more expansive dungeon than I'm used to in the Let's Play. God, no, don't knock me down there. I don't want to be down there at all. Did they all jump at the same time, too? That's kind of funny. Have some mayonnaise. There you... Oh, my God, the mayonnaise is destructive. Mayonnaise annihilated him. Ah, God, no. Get... Falling on my head. Stop it. Would you please? Can you... Do you people have to fall on my head? First, it was the rocks, and then the slimes. What is it? I don't even know what biome this is. Just put T for thorium. Can I please spell? Okay, let's try this again. Open sesame. High tide. Interesting. Oh, that's part of that Light's Lament. I remember that vaguely. There's a spider biome down there, I think. Why not? We'll grab it. Who cares? Moving right on along. Being very stingy with the keys today, I see. You're going to give me the Ancient Necro Helm, but you're not going to give me a golden key. That's too much. That's where you draw the line. Rare items, fine. Actual things that you need to progress? No, we can't do that here. Give me that very nice coin portal, though. I'll take that. Okay, so to prevent this episode being stupid long, I think I'm going to just kind of run around a little bit, and as always, I will leave the interesting stuff in the video, but for the most part, I'm just going to run around, grab as many items from down here as I can. Like I said, if I see something new, then I will absolutely leave it in the video. But otherwise, it's just going to be a lot of the same, so I think I could probably afford to cut a lot of this out. So that's what I'm going to do. So whenever I've got to something interesting, or I've got everything that I need from in here, I'll see you then. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? Mayonnaise time! Oh, yeah! Oh, what was that? I think I heard something down there. Oh, Raging Minotaur. We found a mini-boss. How much health does it have? 800. Ah, get away from me. I don't think all the mayonnaise in the world could take that guy down. Alright, it's time for the bees. Oh, there we go. We're finally hitting him with the bees a little bit here. Everything else is getting in the way, though. Okay, Raging Minotaur's almost down. There we go. Come on. Oh, wait, did it die? I wasn't even paying attention, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my god, it's a murder pit down there. Help! No, I don't want to be here. It's dangerous here. Get murdered here. Get out of here. Everything to do with here, go away. Okay, moving on along. What did I get? Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of minion stuff. There's a tally counter. Got that taken care of already. Don't have a Nazar or anything yet, though, but you know what? We're making some progress. Got that down. I know that the tracker, or whatever his name was, I know he wanted me to kill Minotaur, so I crossed that off the list for him. We should be happy about that. Here's another thing, so I'll put another T here for Thorium. What do we got here? Where was that thing at? I just looked at it. Minotaur skull. It's a material. Some of the dungeon's necromantic power is seeped into the skull. It's a minion thing. It is for the strange skull or the necrotic skull. Is there a chance to find another Minotaur down here? I'm assuming that with a lot of, like, the mini-bosses, it does, like, send replacements out, so should be all right. Ah, God. Everything is hostile in here. Anyways, we're moving on along. Back to hunting stuff down. Oh, there's another Minotaur. Okay, we're good. I can get a second one. Hey, finally a golden key. I only had to murder every single skeleton in the entire dungeon for it. Spectacular. You know, I was dissing the mayonnaise for a while there. I really was. I'm not even gonna lie. But honestly, the jar of mayo has actually been a highly effective weapon inside the dungeon over here. It really has been. It is an unconventional one. But the close quarters and the fact that the mobs like to jump on top of each other, you know what? Thank you very much, Patrick. I really appreciate it. Hey, look, Naid Shiv. There's a new one there. Interesting. I have to say that I am extraordinarily unsatisfied with the level of keys that I have found. I'm not happy about it at all. Dungeon goes down very deep. I'm surprised. Maybe I can go down to the bottom of it and find some bizarre world gen. I always like doing that. Greatest weakness of the Minotaur is definitely jar mayonnaise. I have very much so underestimated the jar's killing potential. And I regret it to this day. Man, this dungeon goes like all the way down to the lava layer. I hardly ever see that. Normally it doesn't go down this deep. Well, the whole world gen's been a little bit off this time. I know that for sure, so we just have to deal with it, I guess. Ah, God. Wait, we're good. It can't figure out platforms. We're totally fine. The Minotaur does not know how to deal with platforms. What is that? Elephant gun. Well, I don't have any ammo for that, but it looks kind of interesting. Hey, look. Time to murder some more. Everybody get lined up right underneath and smile for the camera. Oh, yes. Big damage. And we wait. And big damage. Hey, I finally got a key. That's exciting. Only took me a lifetime. A few lifetimes in, finally got a key. Oh boy, I love it. I love it here. To be honest, really, the only thing that I'm looking for down here is the Cobalt Shield. That's really all I want. So I can get that and make my Obsidian Shield and move on with the rest of this. Because that's, like, the only thing that I really want from in here. Because, like, the Sky Fracture's not bad, so it's kind of worth getting a Magic Missile occasionally. But I'm not a mage, so I really don't care about it. I'm none of the classes that actually, like, care about the items that are in this. I just want the shield. Give me that and I'll be satisfied. God, the Traveling Merchant has been here 2 times since I started exploring this biome. Oh my god. Okay, I think I've made an executive decision. I'm going to kill these guys right here, look around my immediate area here, this little circle, and then I'm going back. There's another biome thing there, so we'll put that up. Look around my immediate area. If I can't find another key, then I'm done. Looks like I made a circle back here. We'll go up this little ramp this ways over here, and then... Yep, we're taking the trip back, because you know what? I'm done with that. That whole thing over there is starting to get a little old. So, we're going to throw this stuff in here. Actually, you know what? I think I really can do that. Yeah, we'll just deposit it all. We'll take a look and see what new stuff we got here. So the first thing I've noticed is I can make spirit droplets out of water candles. But before I do that, let me see... Master's Librum. Spirit droplet. Let's see what all I can make out of this stuff. I know that the Spirit Trapper set here, it is a minion set. Sentries. So, okay. That's interesting. Don't often really see that for summoners, but yeah, the difference between focusing on minions or focusing on sentries. I never really thought of that. That's kind of cool. What else do we got here? A lot of healing stuff there. Healer. Lots of healer. There's a summon there. Phantom Camera. That's a magic weapon there. Melee. Calaveras. I should be able to make that. Bouncing Spirit Skull, which spawns lesser skulls on every bounce. And I get life regen too. That actually sounds pretty good. How many of these do I have? 14, I have enough to make it. Okay, cool. That's the only thing I need out of this, it looks like, because everything else is every other class but mine. So we're good. We will definitely make that. Don't even really need to worry about making the spirit droplets there. We should be good to go. What about dark steel ingots? Bone trumpet, attack speed 2, and clarinet. Nope, not that button. That also is hard mode. Okay, organ, hard mode. Song of Ice and Fire. I should be able to make this now, actually. I have the Grim Pedestal. I should be able to make it. Resource max 1. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. And there is dark steel tools. Face guard, movement speed, armor penetration, armor penetration, armor penetration. Light yet durable. There's the man hacker, saw blades. Interesting. A healer set here, and then some of that there for the spirit set. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff there too. I got a lot of it, so you know what? We'll make a few extra. Not really that worried about it. I don't know how well it sells for. I have to take a look at that eventually here. What else do we got? Let's look at some of those bard weapons I was looking at before. Where are you at, bard? I put a lot of B into the bard. Bard. This is why my videos are so long, because I do this nonsense. Calaveras. Rambling. Of course, it's broken. Why not? Bone trumpet. Rambling. Are you serious? Twice in a row? Okay, fine. Fine. Whatever. Anything else? Any other musical instruments? A Song of Ice and Fire. I need to throw this in here. Should be able to make it. Where are you at here? Song of Ice and Fire. This is a wind instrument. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. I'm confused right now. That looks really cool, by the way. I like those projectiles, but is it not supposed to be, like, on the right side? Okay, so it doesn't want me to be on the left. That's very strange. That's a very, very, very strange item there. An aerophone, whatever that is. Successfully timing hits will increase its damage, empowerment level, and velocity. Maybe I could get the hang of that eventually, whatever. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff here. Bone trumpet, even though it is rambling. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. An incredibly startling doot. That is very scary. I have about soiled myself. Calaveras releases a bouncing spirit skull. Oh, I like that. That sounds really cool. I like the way that looks, too. Little skeleton guitar. It is definitely a string instrument as well, so that's good. Okay, that makes it bouncy. I guess it doesn't normally bounce. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, that's cool. I like that. This is really good. This is some good stuff here. I just got to get those reforges fixed there, and we'll be good to go. Anything else? I'm actually kind of curious about that dark steel set. There's a lot of stuff to go over. Please bear with me for a moment. Rec 3000, I can make that. You know, I didn't even look over here yet. I should probably scroll through the tools here first. I think the pickaxe might be a little bit more important right now. Absolutely. Upgrade that. Oh, now you're going to give me a good reforge. I see how you are. Just needed that. Everything else is kind of negligible. Let's look at the armor sets here. Templar, not what I'm looking for. Dark steel. Okay, it looks like I need a lot of those. It looks like a neutral set, or maybe it could be melee. I don't know. It doesn't really have any, like, specifically melee-y things. I'm gonna need a lot of these, too, but I can make a lot because I've got a lot of bones and a lot of spikes. So let's make the dark steel set. I'm actually kind of curious. It looks pretty cool. I like it. I definitely like that sprite. It looks new, though, because I don't really remember it. Oh, look at that. Nothing will stop your movement. Double tap to dash. That just seems like a really good, like, all-purpose thing. Gives me a lot of movement speed, a lot of armor penetration. What is that, 5 altogether? You know what? It looks really cool. So you know what? Regardless of whether or not I actually use it, I'll probably keep the Jester set on. Not that much difference in the way of defense either, but that looks really cool. I think I like this. We're going to hold on to this. We're going to be the Metal Bard. Yeah. That's right. Play my Git Fiddler. There we go. Like that. Alright, is there anything else that I've looked over? There's a lot of stuff that I picked up from that. Cursed Flail Core. Okay, that's like a little bit of an expansion for flails. Lots of new stuff. There's that gel set I said that I wanted to make. I don't think I have enough for it. No, I don't. I'm gonna have to go back there. I have to go back anyway, so I'll get all the stuffs and all the things. Don't worry about me forgetting anything. I will go back and get it all, I promise. Okay, there you go. I think I'm going to call it an episode here because you know what I'm going to say. We have been doing this for a very long time. This episode's probably going to end up being ridiculously long, so if you manage to bear with me through all the horrifying pain and suffering and agony, and also the fun times, too, there were some of those, then I appreciate it. Because, yeah, like I said, this is definitely going to be a long video. I can feel it already. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.